Yeah, it's going well over here. We're going to try and finish this game today. I don't know that we're going to, but we're definitely not going to get the DLC done. But we'll do that next week.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
We seem very far away still. What was that noise? Not the fucking birds. Getting horny now. We just hop in? What do you think? Oh, I think we were supposed to get in it. There it is. Release the brake. We're going for a ride. Going for a ride. Luke, I love that that was your solution to this problem. Take the hex code for Twitch, take the hex code for YouTube Red, add them together. We hit a limit on the red value since YouTube Red is max red. You get a pinkish color. Color math. Ah! The birds. Meanwhile, I went with vibes. It said blue. I love that, though. It's a good thought on how to do it. What did that just say? I thought something showed up on screen for a second there. Fucking birds, bro. I think there's something over here we want to look at. We'll take a little fall damage. Can I get in here? Is there a stash over here? Stash of coffee? Mixing red and purple will give you red purple. Is that scientific enough for y'all? There's a couple different kinds of humans. Hi, Sven. Did I miss any music? No music so far today. You did miss the earth groaning. We have a lot of ammo, which makes me a little bit concerned. Oh, that did give you a thing. You can climb up right here. There was a prompt on the screen. It was climb. Sexy? That's what I said. Speaking of sexy. Like, people are always like, the tennis grunt sounds like sex. But I would say, in a very real way, the tennis grunt sounds like performative sex. The noise he just made sounded vulnerable. I think that grunting noise might be the most vulnerable I've heard Alan Wake be the entire game. YouTube, please send help. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tell me I'm wrong. I almost walked off this ledge. I need to jump. There we go. Oh shit. YouTube, please send help. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You guys are captive here, right? You just have to listen to my ideas when I say stuff like that? Wait, you're telling me you can choose not to be here? Oh, no. I should probably tone it down a little bit. You know? When Federer's out there hitting a, you know, he's put some thought into it beforehand. When Alan's hitting that little, it's like that escaped. He didn't push that out. It escaped. I'm gonna stop. I simply have to stop at some point. Probably should have stopped a while ago, but here we are. Okay, where are we going? Coffee? That's too many fucking birds. You look up into the night sky, you see that many birds? Speaking of the night sky, I saw some of y'all saw the Aurora Borealis last night. I didn't even know there was supposed to be one. Dude, I got flashbangs today. I'm just gonna flashbang your asses. It was so awesome. Should be back tonight, hopefully. Does anybody know if you can see it from, like, I don't know, hypothetically, Indiana? It was visible in northern parts of Florida. Why can't Twitch clips be shorter than 5 seconds? We ran into that problem yesterday, too. Didn't even have to leave my backyard last night. I saw it in the Iowa, so you should be good if it shows up. Iowa and Indiana aren't that close. Like, I mean, I guess relatively speaking, but this is like when I was dating a girl from Kansas, but we both lived in California. And they were like, yeah, y'all are from, you know, like, y'all are neighbors. I'm like, no, we're not. I have to drive a long way to get to Kansas. Indiana is outside the forecast range, but only barely. Latitude-wise, they're very similar. So latitude is what matters. Gotcha. This is a story about Ryan's exes, I guess. Yep. It's a stream about Ryan's exes. Let's do it. Meanwhile, Luke is solving this color problem. Luke is solving it. Oh, God! Damn. The fuck? Stop, you're too fast. You're too fast. These fast guys are the worst. The fast guys are the worst. They don't have the scariest weapon, but they're definitely the scariest. Why work when I can do this instead? Sorry, let me read your second solution. If instead of RGB, we take the HSL values and average them, we get apple green or Barney purple. Interesting. Nope. Dodge. Dodge. Light his ass up. Let's go. Nobody keeps me from my muse. The only one who could mistreat my muse is me. Get this light on. Let me get this light on. Tony, did I help? Tony, did I help? Is there coffee up here? They're just drunk. Ah! It's too fast. Too fast. I'm stuck on a bush. Ah! We're dead. I can't track them both at once. Never mind, the other guy didn't take his opportunity to attack. There he is. Ah! We made it with 0 health. Didn't that Streamlabs alert used to say, hate what you're seeing here? Now it says, love what you're saying here? Listen, I used to be self-deprecating. And then we learned we can't say things like, do you hate what you're saying here? Because some small portion of the internet is going to read that and be like, you know what? I actually do hate what I'm seeing here. I would love to talk about how much I hate what I'm seeing here. We learned that you can't say shit like that because some small portion of the internet is going to take it real literally and be like, yeah, actually, fuck this guy. Ah! Just take a flashback. Take it. No! I can't believe Evo knew the exact date. I mean, I can believe it. I just, you know. Coffee. I hate when I lose control of the camera, because I just know what's coming. The fuck? What is this noise? Take a flashbang. Did that work? Not really. If I just stand up here, the only way you can get to me is through here. Yep. Suck it. Sarcasm on the internet is like top 5 hardest things, I swear. You can't hit me down there, right? What's up, dude? I'm spawn camping. I'm sitting in a corner. Please die. There's still one more. Camping is a legitimate strategy. Sounds like a camper. Sounds like something a camper would say. All right. There's a boat dropped out of the middle of the sky. We need to go this way. Thank God for the little direction arrow telling us which way we need to go. But I'm looking for manuscript pages, and I really haven't found any. We're definitely in a, like, this feels like a climactic type of man versus environment situation, though. Like, they're throwing a lot at me. Oh, those are all going to explode. Oh, shit. Those are all exploding. Yep. Hell yeah. Tony says I got poison ivy for the 3rd year in a row. I don't camp. I'm an indoor kid. My mom gets poison ivy really bad. No coffee over here?
Oh, crap.
What? What? What is that noise? Jesus fucking Christ. I couldn't tell what was happening. I'm looking for coffee. The fuck was that noise? Take cover. Just take cover behind these wooden things. Just in case. Something's gonna fall out of the sky. Maybe it won't hit us directly on the head if we're right beside a wooden thing. Oh, God! This is nuts. I feel like I'm being mortared. We're pro-climax in this house. I know we don't do a lot of mods quotes. But, Tony, Evo, would one of you all do me the favor? Ah! Ow! The fuck? It's just that I agree with Carly so deeply. We are very pro-climax in this house. Where the fuck am I? Is this... How do I get to the lake? I'm just following where it's telling me to go. The darkness wears her face. Yup. Just get me there. Please. Everybody's favorite neighborhood pro-climax streamer. You know what? I'll say it. I'll come down on the side of climax. In the debate, the ageless debate of edging versus climax, I'll come down on the side of climax. I'll do it. People are afraid to say it, but I'll say it. All right, we got a little thingy over here. We got a lot of live electrical wires. A lot of ancient farm machinery. What about the falling action? The denouement? Huge fan of a French word that I don't really understand. That's not good. This is a flare situation. And then it's a immediate flashbang situation. Reload. Nope. Reload this. Hit you. Oh, God, he's still there. Jesus fucking Christ. I thought I killed him. Ah, who's hitting me? Fucking die. Ah! I've got no health. Please let that kill him. That was a hope and a prayer. Where is this guy? There he is. The video game version of edging is Ryan staring directly at the solution to a puzzle. Ow. Saying, oh, I know, and then saying the wrong thing. I've never done that. I don't know what you mean. Blue Prince fans have been edged for months. That's right. I create everyone's favorite content to edge to. Is there another one? God damn it. Stop it. Chill out. Get a hobby. Leave me alone. Iris edged us so hard. I made a mistake by adding edging to y'all's vocab. I made a straight up mistake. I'm just looking for coffee. YouTube, please. Once again, we're begging. Oh, you ran right into the electricity. Hell yeah, brother. Get out of here with that weak sauce. Guess I'm just going into these rooms looking for coffee. Here we are. We might not want to get into begging. I didn't make that joke. You did, Lambrecht. I want it. Ah! I made very clear that I avoided making the joke. I saw the joke. I said, this is low-hanging fruit. / I've pushed this button too many times today. Lambrecht said, I'll push it. Push it. Push it real good. Oh, wait. Is that coming down? Please don't kill me. Descending from the heavens. Fuck yeah. What is the chat? What is Twitch chat today? What is Twitch chat today? What is stream today? I'm loving it. We're having a hell of a conversation, that's for sure. Manuscript page?
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place.
Oh.
I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
This should say through, not though. If Alan had a fucking editor, I guess the whole point of this story is that he really doesn't. He's writing it on the fly. There is no editor. But I like how they've just resorted to just throwing a shit ton of ammo and resources on the ground for you to find. Instead of like put it now. Ah! Instead of putting it in offices and stuff. They're just putting it on the ground. Shotgun is really clutch. Uh-oh. Does that stuff all need killed? Uh-oh. Ow! Ow! Kill it. Kill it with light. Kill it with flashlight. We can do this. I don't have enough battery. Have you tried killing him with kindness? No, I've only tried bullets. I've only tried gunpowder and metal. Maybe kindness is what I should do. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do a flare gun. Did that do anything? I mean, they gave us the flare gun ammo. Let's use it, right? Give him another one. Give him another one. Another. DJ Khaled. Name your gun Kindness. That's a great idea for your like your D&D character. Whew. Please just kill the boat. Just kill the boat. Oh, shit. I don't want to die. He died? He died. Okay. Hell yeah. We made it! No coffee? Okay, we are running a little low on ammo. What the fuck is this? There's a scarecrow. The hell?
Do as you're told.
No, 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 no. Don't talk to me. Jesus fucking shit. Okay, they're just gonna keep popping out of the sidewalls. We can break them with light. Oh boy. Embrace me, tornado.
Alice never loved you.
I am a little worried about that. I am a little worried in the week she's been away. Alice has found out what it's like to meet a man who treats her better, but that's a fear for Alan. That's probably for Alan Wake 2, if I had to guess. Oh, God. This is dope. This is really cool. I can't believe this game came out in, like, 2010. This is cool. Just hug the side. Hug the side. We're looking for cover. Okay, we're gonna have to go, I think. We're gonna have to go. That's not good. That's not good. That's gonna kill me. That's absolutely gonna kill me. Grab the flare gun. Run. Get to cover. Just kill that bitch. I don't know. Just shoot some flares. Let's do it. Oh boy, that was a jump. Flare gun ammo. Shoot the middle of it. Shoot the middle of it. Unlimited ammo. In the eye of a hurricane, something was silent for just a moment. There was silence. That's what it is. I think I whiffed.
You will fail.
Oh, probably.
It's all in your head. You're making this up.
Not the fucking birds. I got a Steam achievement for defeating the tornado. Don't be dropping guns. That's how we got into this situation. You're always losing your guns. Stick to your guns, Alan. Keep them. It's time. Clicker and jump. Clicker and jump. Second time this game, we've fallen from a great height into some water. This time, maybe there'll be physics. Here we go.
Hell!
No, it's not hell. It's Cauldron Lake. What the fuck?
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine.
Alice?
Go home.
No.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's
Alice?
fine.
No.
Turn
No.
the lights on. Turn the lights on!
No. I don't like it.
Shh, baby.
No.
Power's out.
Give me
There's
the gun.
No light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
Okay,
My
whatever you
fear?
say. Let's do
It's
it.
your fear. Why aren't you
What?
afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, honey, you're still 1 foot in a dream. You're not making any sense. Come back to bed.
I think it's very weird. I do have to say this. I think it's very weird to, in this moment, make fake Alice use her sexual wiles to get him back to bed, to make him forget about his fear of the dark. I find that to be a very weird move on from a writing perspective. I think it also...
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman? I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best work yet. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you. Come back to bed. We'll talk more about it in the morning.
Actually, I think I've switched my mind. I think I've changed my mind immediately. So what we're doing here, I think, is we're having not Alice basically throw anything at the wall and see if it sticks. In the last three paragraphs, she's tried 3 different things. She's tried insinuating there's first off, you're not awake. Second off, let me seduce you back to bed. Third off, you haven't taken your pills, you're not in your right mind. Fourth, you're a genius, like feeding into his ego. You're a genius, it's the best thing you've ever written. We're doing the panicked throw anything against the wall to see if it'll stick. I was going to be very concerned if we entered this dream and the only thing Alice did was try to get me back to bed. That would have been very weird. Just from a just from a thematic standpoint mostly. I don't like this. This is a nightmare. Holy shit. Maybe a literal nightmare, but definitely we can go around you. Definitely a nightmare for me to play. Yikes.
Come back to bed, Alan.
Come
Quicker.
back to bed, Tom.
Oh, boy. Is she going to turn into Barbara? Pick up the clicker. The diving suit.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light.
There's 2 of me. Oh, hell yeah! I have a long-lost twin, brother!
Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scratch. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
What? He's Mr. Scratch? Your friends will meet him when you're gone? Alan Scratch? Hi, Alan Scratch. I'm Alan Wake.
Use the clicker.
Mr. Scratch? What does that mean? Your friends will meet him when you're gone. As in, like, he's a copy of yourself, a copy that can survive while you will die? What does that mean? I like how we have this, genius! That's dope. This is really cool. I immediately understand what's going on. The world is crafted from words. We're in the written version. There isn't a telephone pole here. There are the words on the page, written in typewriter script. Telephone pole. Shopping cart. Barrel. Path. Bird barrel. Phone. Bird. Thermos! Can I make it real? You can make it real. Am I using the clicker to make this light? How do I get him to look towards me? Is it a flashlight or is it the clicker? Can't tell. Oh, it wasn't a bird barrel. It was a bird and a barrel separate. Is the diving suit talking, or is that a dismembered voice? I believe the diving suit is Thomas Zane, basically. And I think the idea is that he's talking through the suit.
I followed the idea of a path.
I think that's my voice. This is dope. This is really fucking cool. Just like inventive.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't...
You don't love me. How could you when you don't even love yourself? All you
I wasn't going to say that was the issue. I mean, he also doesn't love himself, but at the same time loves himself a little too much.
do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
Stop saying that word like it's a compliment.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop. Put the light back on.
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
So we've got fictional versions of events playing out. What's in the shoebox? Nothing on the phone. The bridge to Diver's Isle. Loving himself isn't the issue.
Tom, let
It might be
me
part of
go.
the issue, but
I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
My heart is filled with darkness. I'll cut it out.
this is, yeah. This is the scene we saw. Tom tried to cut her heart out.
Back to the depths you came from.
Listen to the audio design on this. Listen, that is the coolest fucking detail of all time. When you pause the game, listen to the like 3-second tail of the sound sort of dissolving into nothing. 1, 2,
Filled with darkness.
3. That is gorgeous sounding. Holy shit. I'm going to be pausing for a second here. That's so good. Oh my god, he heard something? I hear things occasionally. Ah. It's so good. I'm obsessed with that sound. Okay, we've got the cabin. So my understanding is that the version of events that we are being fed by the darkness right there. So we have a manuscript page where Thomas Zane cuts out the darkness from the heart of the dark presence wearing Barbara's skin. And
Zane cut its heart out, but it...
this is one set of events. The set of events we just heard I am assuming is a twisted version that the dark presence is sort of editing to make Thomas seem like a murderer rather than a person who is fighting the dark presence. Now, he may have also been a murderer. I mean, I don't think so, but I think basically what happened is they're putting him in a bad light, if you will, for lack of a less punny phrase.
Didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's.
Okay. All these fucking birds, bro.
Get away from me, you hag! Where am I? Let me go!
Alice! Alice! I'm coming!
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I wanted him to write. Now it's too late. It's his fault. You'll stay here forever.
What do you have? A knife! No. Okay, let's go to the cabin. Time. Oh! Not the rocking horse. The shadow on the wall.
Now you will never get her back.
She doesn't have a heart. She's got a literal hole in the middle of her chest.
I am much older than you.
What a weird flex. Oh, you're so much older than me? Wow.
Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
Did he stick his hand in her heart? Like a knife? Pretty dope. Pretty dope. We're in the upside down. Gotta find the Demogorgon. No, we gotta find our typewriter. Okay, Grandma, let's get you to bed. What is this Mr. Scratch reference?
Feel Alice's
That's a
presence close by.
rhetorical question.
I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure.
What are you gonna write? I'm so curious.
There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance.
Atonement by Ian McEwan, or however you say that name. I have a habit of mispronouncing names. It's a great novel.
Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong.
Midnight?
There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Time rewind.
Alice?
Jesus fuck.
Alice?
So time rewinds, we end up back here right after she screamed? What do we do? Are we not writing a new ending? We're rewriting a different part of the story?
Oh no!
Well, no. The jump. Is that the passing of the week? Passing of a lot of time? That oh no is funny, Carly. I will tell you. That's the one oh no that I have also heard that I thought was funny, but that oh no is funny. I agree. No, no. She swim into the surface. Where are we in the narrative? What day is it? What time is it? Where am I? She's alive and she's definitely filing for divorce.
Helen?
plink plink of the piano. I'm struggling on how to interpret what we've seen so far in terms of the passing of time. I'm curious to see how this ends up. Is it day one we're arriving? We're back to the start? It's gotta be. The town's put back together. Old gods of Asgard. Drinking that silly moonshine. Rose with the lantern. What's in the background there? Is that Agent Nightingale in the background? What is that? Yep, absolutely. The fuck? The absolute fuck was that?
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
What? It's not a lake, it's an ocean? Sam Lake, Sam Ocean, it all adds up. That is not a very clear ending. That's okay, though. I'll be thinking about that. Okay, immediate reactions. It's not a zoom back in on Bright Falls. It's not a zoom back in on Bright Falls where everything is fine, because Nightingale's still standing there in the window. There's a slight edge to it. Is this Poets of the Fall, or who is this? This song. Front seat question. Didn't sound like Poets. Story Sam Ocean. I'm so curious about what the DLC is going to do for us. I'm going to do this real quick so I can talk without having to listen to the music. Because I want to do that on my own terms. Here's my immediate thoughts. Hey, Ryan, be honest. Hit me with it. Is chat your muse? That's so fucking funny, Carly. Nah, I think I got past the idea of having a muse in any artistic endeavor at the age of, let's see, 19. I think it was literally an idea I'd left behind by 20. Immediate thoughts. That is a slightly confusing ending. I do not think that makes it a bad ending. Here's what I really like about it. We see, rather than are told, something about the passing of time. Oh, I want to ask so many front seat questions, but I don't want to ask front seat questions until we're done with the DLC. We're gonna table part of this conversation until we're done with the DLC. But I think there's two options there. The passing of time with that scene of the mountains with the light coming past. One, it was really beautiful. Two, I think that's either showing us we're rewinding time sort of situation. I think we're seeing the exact same type of cutscene coming into town as we did at the very beginning of the story. Like, you see the bridge, you see the plane, you see the ferry, you see... But it wasn't Deerfest. Like, you start zooming in on the diner, but it wasn't Deerfest yet. So I could see it being a reversal. I could also see it being a week later, Alice emerges from the darkness. I don't know where Alan is in that situation, or in the other one, for that matter. Are they still arriving in town? Here's the thing that I think is very funny. Alan as a character, as a writer, his challenge, his like identity is this thing we've talked about a bunch, which is like if there's a manuscript page on the screen, it's paragraph, paragraph, twist. Paragraph, paragraph, twist. So you got to do this like this slight emotional, not even like a plot twist, but some sort of putting a twist on it, putting an emphasis on it right at the end. And he does that with it's not a lake, it's an ocean. What does that mean? I don't fucking know. Does he change the lake itself from Cauldron Lake that has this sort of mythical power and switch it into something else? To me, ocean seems more powerful than lake. Does he turn up the power on this spiritual thingy? I don't fucking know. I don't know exactly how to read all of that. I can't wait to see what the DLC does. Because how do you add a DLC on? Do you play? These are all rhetorical questions. Do you add on to that story by adding at the end? Do you do a parallel story alongside the events of the main game? Or like, while all of this was happening, here's what Barry and Sarah were doing inside of the well-lit room for 2 hours. Do you do a prequel? How do you add to the story? Where do you add? I don't know. I got a lot of questions. Do you plan on playing Alan Wake 2 in Control? Yes, I do. Were they fucking? I hope not. I don't want to see Barry fucking, man. There's no way. Last on my list of things I'm interested in seeing is Barry fucking. This is actually a prequel to Ocean's 11 with Danny Ocean. Danny Ocean, the DLC. Alan Wake DLC is a dating sim centered on Barry. Oh, shit. Alan Wake DLC is Barry going to jail for flirting with very young Rose. What a game. What a game. This game was a lot of fun. I definitely end it being more interested in Control and Alan Wake 2 than I was when I started. Only increased my interest. I think it's very obviously not a perfect game, but I kind of don't care. Overall reactions to Alan Wake as a game, you can so see places where it doesn't seem perfect, quote unquote. There's a lot of like, and I would say mostly not from a writing perspective, because I think on the writing front, it's mostly interesting. Alan Wake's writing isn't perfect, but that is very evocative. The game's writing isn't perfect, but often in productive ways, in soap opera-ish ways, Twin Peaks type of ways. The parts that I find of where the game is definitely not perfect are the, like, why are we going to the coal mine to wait for the kidnapper who ends up not showing up? We wait for 12 hours. All of a sudden, it's dark again. We're doing, like, weird plot steps to get to places that they needed to put us, which is fine. And it's mostly only fine because the rest of it seems to, like, shine. Like, I like the flashlight and shooting mechanic. I like the enemy of the dark presence a lot. I really like the sound design and the, like, just, you know, the level, like, the levels felt, I think the levels felt more fun to play than The Last of Us. I think The Last of Us is a better story. I think that story is masterfully told, but the levels just were so much fun. I don't know, man. What a good game. What a weird game, too. I love that it's weird. The cutout is there. There's so many, like, it's laughing at itself, but it's also taking itself seriously in a way that I find really endearing. Maybe other people don't. It's not camp. It's not Until Dawn camp. It's not The Last of Us serious. It's somewhere in the middle where I think it has stuff to say, And it also knows to laugh at itself. It knows to be ridiculous, to be surreal. I don't know. I loved it. That's just one man's thoughts, but... Do perfect games even exist? I don't know that perfect art exists. But there's definitely stuff that's a lot closer. And stuff you can make major arguments for, right? I'm just saying I wouldn't be making an argument for this being a perfect game. I think the combat gets repetitive and boring towards the end, but the story and atmosphere make you want to keep going. I think that seems right. I don't know that there's enough variety between... I simply have to turn the volume down a little bit. I don't know that there's enough variety between the level design to make it feel like super tight and concise. Some of the levels, I'm just like, oh, good, we're in another driving section. We're doing the same thing. I wish the voice acting was closer to the level of The Last of Us. That I could understand. Absolutely. It gets credit for being really good for 2010 in some ways, and then it doesn't get credit, I would say, from me. In certain places. Like, I think the game looks like the graphics look very 2010, but the tornado, the sound design, those all feel like amazing for a lower budget 2010 game, right? It's even got a little bit of inventive sort of level design stuff where like you make pieces pop into existence. They're just words on the screen until you make them pop into existence. Is this an indie game? I don't know. I mean, no, I don't think so, right? I don't know how big Remedy was at the time. They had already made Max Payne, is that right? They had already made Max Payne, which was in some ways a success. I don't know the story of Remedy. But it was a very small budget game. This game was not a success, like financially? Really? It's just got the cult classic in hindsight. A game from 2010 has 2010 style voice acting, shock, horror. Right, but compared to The Last of Us, I think The Last of Us 2010 acting is way better. Is I think what Carly was saying there. But again, I don't know that that's voice acting. I think I think that may be partially voice acting. I think that's partially voice acting writing. Like the person in the booth, the audio booth, could be doing as good a job as possible with what they were given, and I still don't think the writing of the characters in this shines the same way it does in The Last of Us. Because you have Alan having to talk to himself. You have... I will say one other thing. I'm very interested to see how this happens in Alan Wake 2. I wish the game would have done more with... I think there's a really productive, like, bed. You've like, laid a garden bed, which is made of very productive material. In terms of perspective, in terms of meta, in terms of, like, you have a character who writes in first person, third person, randomly, who speaks to himself to tell himself what he's doing, but also the pause screen has different writing that tells you different things slightly. There's all these, like, different, like, Alan Wake is a character in a story and also writing a story. And there's a lot of that. And that doesn't really get played with a ton. A little bit in, like, a cutscene or two, but that's kind of it. And I would like for that to be played with a little bit more. But... oh yeah, more about laying in beds. Voice direction is important. Took 13 years to get a sequel that was planned since the game came out. Really? They had planned a sequel immediately? Okay, we're going to skip the rest of the credits. I don't like skipping credits, but I wanted to see if there was a scene at the end of it. Nope. Here we are. Signal and Writer. I think these are the DLCs. The Signal and the Writer. And we're going to save those for another day. Front seat question. How long are these two specials? I heard pretty short. Are we talking like 45 minutes each? Or are we talking like 2 hours each? I did expect a bit more meta, I think, based on that premise. 4 hours total. Okay, so maybe 2 each. Normal time or Ryan time. It's such a good point. I look forward to you playing Control for both the sake of you playing Control as well as seeing how it changes your thoughts on this game. A couple hours each. Okay. 2 hours each. Okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. I love when a studio makes a smallish game to get their idea and gameplay out there. They hope for success to be able to show more of the world. I'm happy it happened to Remedy. Totally. Like a proof of concept. You're like, we've got the sauce. We've got the special sauce. We can make something that speaks to people. They did. They definitely did. I'd also love to think more about it because I'm just sitting here thinking, how does Nightmare play into the rest of the story? And frankly, it's not, I will say, the one thing is, we have to wait until the DLC is done. We have to wait until the DLC is done. Very rarely is it a good thing to get done with a game or a story, a book, a movie, whatever, and to walk out of the theater being like, so what exactly did happen? We're going to wait for the DLCs to be done until I can actually determine if I have an answer to that question. But at the end there, I am once again like, so what exactly did happen? We'll wait until the DLCs are done. I liked watching it activate your writer brain with the pages. That was fun. I'm glad you thought so. I hope it wasn't annoying because it sure did. I sure did talk about it a lot. I sure did talk about it a lot. Oh. Something I appreciate about your stream's playstyle is that this is a game I would probably never get to on my own. I'm glad to watch you play most of it. Thanks, Tony. I had a lot of fun with it. Thanks for, if you hung out for it. If you're new here, first off, and you came specifically for Alan Wake, welcome. Thank you. Thanks for trusting me to play through the game and hopefully entertain you a little bit. If you're old here, rather than new here, I think I had some fun. I hope you did too. We got to do some stuff we don't do in a lot of other games, including Tokyo drifting our way through. And getting horny now and talking about writing way more often than most games allow me to. How many coffee stats did we get? How do I tell? Is there a way to know? I'm glad I'll never meet you on the highway. I am such a safe driver. Is it extras? I don't want to click here unless I knew. Unless I know. You can look at your stats. It's not options. At what point are you considered old here? It's in the eye of the beholder. Statistics. Hell yeah. Okay. We're looking for coffee. We're looking for coffee. 82 out of 100. We only got 87 out of 106 manuscript pages found? Fuck. I wonder if that includes nightmare mode. Found all the radio shows. We missed 2 full fucking TVs? Oh, this is probably stuff from the DLCs. Alarm clocks, cardboard, standees, and cutouts. Night Springs video games. I wonder if you know. MSC Tokyo. We killed 800 birds. Let's go. You missed at least one Night Spring episode. You were too busy talking about him. Damn it. Damn it. Missed 18 coffees. 234 batteries. Is that what that said? Holy shit. 44 indirect kills. Is that where Sarah shot them? All right, for now, that's going to do it for Alan Wake today. That's going to do it for Alan Wake today. I'm out of here. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out. Keep your eyes peeled for the DLC and for news about when we'll play that. It'll probably be next week at some point. But we're also starting Silksong on Twitch. And also, apparently, they're coming to fix our windows next week, so we'll see about that. Anyways, thanks for being here.